Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is good to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today, the saga continues with some more Those Who Rule, this excellent strategy RPG that we as a community have been having an absolute blast with now, haven't we? Today's episode will mark the 13th episode in the playthrough series, and we're looking to complete Chapter 14 in the game. And this will be a really big episode because a lot has changed. So we're going to get on into our team review, but before we do that, please smash the like button. That really does help me out, especially if you are enjoying the playthrough series and have been following along. And on that note, become a subscriber if you're new here so you never miss a new upload in the series. We're dropping one every 3 to 4 days until completion. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button and join a growing community. Would absolutely love to have ya. So without further ado, let's get on into our team review. Let's go. Alright, so the team review, of course, begins with our lion-hearted protagonist in Sliker. I did give him the Crucible Spear, a very expensive purchase, of course, but it's the best spear available to us right now, the best one-handed spear, that is. And it's all modded up. It's going to make him really lethal in battle, especially when he's attacking 3 times. I also gave him the Endurance Ring. I want his endurance to get a little bit higher for when we get higher tiers of polearms available to us. He just needs a little more carrying capacity. And he actually has a lot of weapon versatility, so if I can get his endurance just a little bit higher, I think we can even do better things with our main man, Sliker. Next up, we have Marcus. So yes, he is donning the Warhammer. He took that from Finn. I'm actually really excited to use his 27 strength and his decent agility to simply imprint the plate mail of armored foes with Marcus. Really excited about that. He's also got the Crucible Battle Axe, the best battle axe available to us right now. He's going to be absolutely lethal with this thing, and he's going to get many turn refreshes as a result of it. He's got the Scabbard, which gives him, supreme carrying capacity, essentially. So why not throw on the Iron Greatsword? It's light. Maybe we can go down that path with our boy Marcus. Next up, we have Ileana. So this is a character I'm really excited about. She saw some big changes. So obviously she's lethal with this claymore here, but she's going to be even more lethal with the rat effigy. So with this equipped, she will no longer exert a zone of control, but she's no longer affected by zone of control. Think assassin or rogue type, right? So this is going to enable us to get into proper angles, especially with her skirmisher abilities, right? The hit and away. It's going to allow her to get into proper angles to double attack and double kill, and then utilize the elk effigy to refresh her turn. Should make her absolutely lethal. I'm really excited to play around with it for sure. She also has the Crucible round shield, just a better shield option. Next up, Abigail. You know her, you love her. Very, very lethal with the longbow. I gave her the mountain boots, and the thought there is to make her more versatile on all terrain. Right, she's already good in the bushes. Well, this will make her good and effective on the rock tiles as well. It also gives her an option to refresh her turn. We like when she shoots because she does great things when she shoots. So good on you, Abigail. We'll use ya in battle. You'll be super lethal. We love ya. Next up, we have Cedric, probably the unsung hero of the bunch. This guy keeps everybody propped up, healed up, refreshed when needed. He does great things for us, but not much has changed. Finn. So this guy saw a bit of a change. I took off the Warhammer, obviously, gave that to Marcus. And I gave him basically a one-handed kit. So a steel axe and a steel tower shield. Why not? If we need a little bit more armor, right? If he's kind of taking on a front line, maybe throw this on. Use his Lionheart skills to make him hang in there just a little bit better. Still has the S-Talk and the long axe. And I gave him the agility ring and the vitality ring. I gave that heavy book to somebody else. You'll find out who in just a little bit. But I still want his stats sky high. Next up, we have Ajax, the horn bow user. He's got the bear effigy now. Still doing good things. Commando Ajax, that is. Somebody called him out in the last video as, kind of really coming into his own. I agree. Guy's level 23 and he does great things for us. Yet another bow user. Next up, we have Ro, our ultimate tank. And she's got the Crucible Spear with her S Mastery. So it's going to make her lethal in combat. She also has the mace for shielded enemies. And then the mightily expensive Tungsten Tower Shield. But get a little of this thing. 30 shield, 15 shield regen. It weighs 12, which is of course offset by her shield mastery. But this thing was 3,600 denarii, which is absolutely insane. Your boy is broke as a joke even after getting that 9,000 that we got at the end of the last episode. And this is why I'm broke as a joke. But it's going to make her the ultimate tank, which she is. Turtle effigy, Drakkar amulet still. Next up, we have Melanie. So I gave her the serrated spear. I think it's a pretty decent option for her. She's almost bow mastery S, which means we can give her the Crucible bow. in the next coming turns. But we have the serrated spear for another bleed option, which goes with her mod, the steel bow. Not maybe set on that for future, but I think it works for now. Give her the loaded dice as well, because I noticed her hit percentage isn't the greatest with, 20 skill. Next up, Talon. He's a saint. He does good things. He's, greatly outshined by Cedric, but still does good things. He's a healer that can move pretty good. Next up, we have Edward. So not too much has changed with him. I did give him the best shield available, gave him an upgraded bandage, but really what I'm waiting for Edward with is getting A in one-handed sword mastery so he can put on the Crucible sword. Next up, we have Douglas. That's right, Douglas has been cut from the team. I think we're going to proceed with just one tank. You're probably wondering, so who is in Douglas's place? Well, we're going to get into that. But yeah, Douglas cut from the team. Could always bring him back in. I do think he's a really good tank, but let's see what we can do with just one tank in row. I think Sliker and Marcus and Finn do pretty well as kind of like mini tanks. So it doesn't really create much of a need for Douglas and his very low skill and agility. Next up, we have Shiva. And yes, we're going with Shiva. I do love the assassin skill set. She has the Crucible sword, and she's all about the back attack, right? Stiletto and steel bow, the Crucible round shield as well. She has the wolf effigy, which will restore her life. So basically, every time she gets a kill, she's going to gain a stack. At the start of the turn, if she's injured, she's going to consume a stack and heal 10. And she will keep doing that until she's full health. My thought there is she's off on stealth missions, maybe away from a healer. This can help keep her propped up. I also considered giving this to Marcus, but he just can't quite carry it. Next up, we have Benjin. So this guy has the steel battle axe. He's got Ahriman's idol and then Ethal's codex. And these actually work strangely well together in that. So this is going to give him 25% of the vitality damage dealt when he deals damage, right? And then this will double the amount of healing this unit receives. So it'll actually do 50%. And then his revival skill, should he die, it's going to give him a full restore. So that's quite nice. I mean, this is a great item for Berserker. Benjin's our Berserker, so let's go. And last, we have Wesley. Yes, we are incorporating Wesley into our team. He's got the Crucible bow that's modded up just for a little bit of damage. He's going to need some levels to get that agility high, so I gave him the Grimmery. This is going to help him just catch up a little bit faster. Now, the reason I want to use Wesley is because of this aura right here. Lost's hand can no longer equip two-handed weapons. We have the prosthetic hand. However, increase EXP gain of allies within 2 tiles by 40%. He's going to be our key and our battery to supercharge our team into the higher 20s and 30s, right? So he is the key, and I think we'd be foolish not to use him. And that's about it for the team review. Everybody else has been effectively benched. So without further ado, my friends, let's hop on in. Many changes there. It's going to be a new complexion team, and we'll see how it does in the next battle. So let's go. All right, so a little chat on the desert sands. We have Elias. He says, General, we've assembled the materials you requested. Ah, good man. All right, let's have a chat, shall we? Captain Sliker, I understand you've risen through the ranks quite quickly, haven't you? Yes, sir, I have. Captain Elias to thank for that. Don't you sell yourself short, kid. I haven't seen you in action for long, but you and your team seem plenty capable to me. We have to be, sir. We're Rangers. That's good attitude. We're going to need a lot of Ranger spirit in the coming days. So you hold on to that thought. You hear me? Yes, sir. Not sure we've got anything else left besides. If only I could disagree. Ah, well, it'll have to do. Now that we've got ya, what's our next move? You're obviously not planning on going into hiding just yet. Of course not. I do so love the attention, don't you? The way I see it, our biggest concern isn't getting less eyes on us, but more. More attention, more people listening. That's the cleanest way I can think of to get people who matter to hear what we're saying. So you want us to make a scene? Oh, that'd be too easy. We could easily make ourselves targets, but that doesn't get public opinion moving, and the public is the one ally Crawford can't afford to lose right now. You're gonna have to elaborate. The Duke fancies himself a warrior, but he's a politician through and through. He might use war as a means, but his ends are always going to be grander than mere bloodshed. You think whatever he's planning will need the people's support? If not their support, then at least their apathy. Eyes on us also means eyes on Crawford, sins and all. The last thing the devil wants right now is to be noticed. That's all well and good, but how do you plan on doing that? I know a guy. Unfortunately for all of us, he's locked up even tighter than I was. Locked up so tight, nobody even knows who he is. I'm not even supposed to know he exists at all. Then how'd you find out? I keep an ear to the ground always, in case of contingencies like this. You understand? Hang on, if you don't even know who he is, how do you know he's gonna help? I'm a well-informed man. I don't take shots in the dark. What, you don't trust your general? They didn't give me the rank for nothing, you know. I earned it. Okay. We can't just walk our way back to Fern. They'll kill us as soon as we cross the border. Iroquois not gonna be any better, and sitting on our hands in the States is just giving up entirely. So, Elias, you got any other ideas? Hey, no, hi. Sliker, the call's yours, as always. Right, Alright, General, we'll go with your plan, but I have one question for you first. Oh, certainly, what's on your mind? If we said no, would you have pulled rank on me? Ha, would you have let me? The Rangers are gone now, it's just us. If I handed the reins over to you and got my people killed... I know, kid. That's exactly why I didn't pull rank. This team of yours, they're your crew first and the Rangers second. You understand me? I'm not sure I do, but I'm learning as I go. Good man, now, come. We've a long march before. Okay, so we have the trumpets of war. What in the... I recognize that sound. We heard it at the estate, too. The estate? Just how many enemies have you people made while I'm gone? What can I say? We're a real popular bunch. Everyone, get your gear on. We're gonna fight them? Would you rather we just run away and hope they get bored? Besides, they're already upon us. We'll just get overrun. Fair enough. Anyone got a plan more complex than don't die? Yeah, don't die and win. Lovely. Ah, well, I'm a bit rusty as you might imagine, so a chance to sharpen my skills might be exactly what I need right now. Even a rusty general's gotta be worth a dozen mercs. We're happy to have you. Now, with me. Alright, so into fight we go on the desert sands yet again, and what do we have here? First and foremost, let's check the objectives. So reach escape tile with any single unit, okay? So no timer, no side quest. Just reach a single tile with any unit. Quite nice. And what do we have? Let's do a quick scout. So I'm seeing a lot of course, advanced units, which is what you can expect. They're in the mid-20s for level, you know, Blade Masters, Lionhearts, Commandos, Rangers, Marshals, Paladins, bunch of armor here in the west. Looks like here's the tile right here. Treasure chest right here. Bunch of advanced units, right? We certainly have to be careful. But I also, you know, bet on our team as well. The likes of Finn and Ileana and Sliker. Looks like another chest right here. Okay. Well, I'm not too threatened by this, if I'm being honest, but again, we have to be careful. Let's go ahead and select our units. Just one adjustment to make. Douglas, you're on the bench. See you later, pal. And Wesley, get born. Let's go. Now let's go ahead and form our units up. So we have Marcus with the hammer now. I think the hammer needs to go west, where all the armor is. I think Finn, you go east. I like Finn and Ileana. I like Marcus and Sliker together in this one. I think Cedric, little personal healer for Finn and Ileana. Turn refresher as well. Benjen, I think, can probably join the team as well in the east. We also want Wesley to kind of kick things off as well, because he's going to radiate that aura of good experience, of course. Let's get Ajax, the commando, and Melanie. Maybe we go Ajax. Maybe we send Ajax east as well. And we go Abigail, who's just absolutely lethal. Melanie and Wesley. A little heavy on archers and the team overall, and also going west, but I think it does work for us. So Abigail can actually hang in the back because she has great range. So let's send Edward to the west as well. I think something like this is going to work pretty good. So let's hop on in. Let's go. Alright, so to kick things off, let's get Wesley in position. We certainly need him taking some shots. Another fun thing we can do is set up Ileana early with an elk effigy kill. Potentially. So if we can bump this guy over with Marcus's skill or Sliker's, then we can go ahead and get the double kill. So let's do it. In fact, Wesley, why don't you get on up here and take this shot? We want you covering this position right here. Marcus, break that femur. You bet. Gets SS axe in face. And spreads a little love as well. Excellent. Ileana, what does it look like? It looks great. 22 by 3, 26 by 2, 50% chance to hit. The dude in the bush. We also have Finn go next. Let's do it. Okay, misses the first strike. Hits the second strike. This is good. Can always take her out with, like, Melanie. This is why Melanie has a loaded dice, right? So let's see if we can get Melanie in place. 66% chance to kill and also get some gold, which we are broke as a joke. This expedition, it's a marvel how it even affords itself, because we are broke as a joke. All of that crucible gear, I tell ya. Another thing we certainly want to focus on is Sliker and the two-handed pole arm, right? We just need to. So is he going to get this kill? He will not. Maybe he can get a little bit of support. Abigail's going to be way too strong. Ajax, what does it look like? Ajax just barely keeps him alive, which is excellent. Perfect, actually. All right, marks him. You bet. Good shot, Ajax, and Sliker finished it off. Two-handed spear, I want it Class B as soon as possible, so we can do other things with this kit, and he does get an endurance upgrade, a defense as well. Quite nice, Sliker. Good level up. Not the best, but good. All right, Finn. I think we got to give Finn... Maybe we give him a little refresh, right? I mean, it's kind of like, why not? Get him up there. I don't like this two-handed axe, dude. Just don't much like him. Kind of scary, actually. So, Finn. A sweeping strike. Let's take him out. At the knees and at the ankle, looks like. Cuts him down. But of course, the Berserker restores. Gets Fortify in face. Now he's sitting there at about half HP. So who wants to take him? Ileana? We could refresh her and try to take him out. Let's do it. Might as well use her beastly skill set as much as possible. Cut him down twice. 5% chance to hit. Just the stuff you love to see. Alright, great job, Ileana. You can just wait right there. Alright, Ro. Let's send Ro this way. I think a good spot for her is... Good spot for her is probably mid. Lots of sword users. Mid, right? Ro does great against them. I think Shiva, we can probably send her west as well. Edward too. Benjin, send you east. Abigail, you can kind of just float for now. Let's not use the thrill beat quite yet. Alright, these guys coming up. What are they going to do? Okay, poke Edward. Edward's just like, get out of here with that noise, buddy. Okay, Lionheart gets a double poke, but misses twice. Dodge tank Edward. Too good. Got some swordmen approaching on the eastern front. Alright, so we do have a nice little halberd set up here. Let's see what Sliker does. Got a bunch of debuffs being spread around as well. So Sliker will kill the Lionheart and hit the scout, or the commando, that is. There's also a horn bow. Could also back attack this dude and just absolutely crush him. It's an option. And then we can move Sliker up to this next level to do the stab this way, maybe. I mean, this is just too sweet to turn down, is it not? It is. Plus, I do believe she refreshes her turn because of that. She sure does. So how about right here for Shiva? Although this guy has a sword. It's going to get a pretty good hit chance on her. So let's just stay put with her right there for now. Got the horn bow. This would be a good shot. Great shot for Ajax. Sliker. Okay, he can't clean it up until this guy's removed. So Marcus, what do you think? In fact, what does it look like for the two-handed sword? It looks great. Take him out. Definitely not used to Marcus using the two-handed sword, but it's quite nice. In fact, Wesley should be up here radiating his aura. So let's shoot this dude. And Sliker, what does it look like? It looks fantastic. Beautiful. Nice double kill by our boy Sliker. Doesn't often get the double kill. It looks like she can work her way right around. Does this guy move in? He will. But I mean, you gotta take this. In fact, can she stab him? She can. So let's see if we can get yet another turn refresh and a level up for the Corpse of the Fallen. Good level up for the Assassin. In the bush she goes. Perfect. Alright, Ro. Keep pushing on up. And Abigail, just kind of monitor the situation. How about this? Just so absolutely lethal. But do we take this shot with Abigail? Or do we elk effigy this? I guess if we do get the turn refresh here, it's not really going to make too much of a difference. Kind of like Finn just claiming these souls here. Hitting this guy 3 times. Absolutely insane. Alright, so he takes a hit in return, but he is sturdy. There's very few on the team like Finn. Level 24 in face and gets a pretty good level up. Alright, Ileana. Let's see. So this guy, he can come up right here. Just want to be careful with Ileana. She is a bit of a glass cannon. Plus the sniper. I'm not crazy about just putting her out there. So let's move her right there and call it good. Cedric. Little personal healer action. You bet. Let's bump you back. Benjin, I think we're going to get you involved on the Eastern Front as well. And let's see. So who are we sending? We have Shiva. We have Ro, Sliker, Wesley, Ajax. I think Melanie's a good complement for the East Front. I think ultimately the Western Front has to kind of morph into the Central Front as well. So I think we do send Edward. And this guy, where's he coming? Let's get Edward right here. Could take an archer shot, but there's nothing else that's going to threaten him. So we're good. Talon, by default, you're going this way. And then it kind of appears that Abigail should go east then. Hold off on the thrill beat. Alright, miss. That was always going to miss. You never were going to hit with that, actually. Another miss. Although, not much punishment. Yet another miss. Just dodge tanking this. Giving little puncture wounds in return. Okay, here comes the sniper. Just can't resist. That's alright. So it looks like Axe Dude does move up and he gets in the bushes. So we're going to have some deep bush combat here. Ileana and the Axe Dude. In fact, these two clowns set themselves up perfectly, don't they? So do we get the elk effigy here? It's going to need a little bit of help. So Benjin, what does it look like? Looks good for Benjin. Does take a pretty steep hit in return. We're going to be able to get this archer. 51% chance. Gotta do it. Great hit, Benjin, and great miss. Wonderful. Alright, Melanie. What does it look like? Obviously not a good combination for Melanie. How about you? Takes off his shield. 64% clip. How about on the rocks? Pretty massive hit. Let's do it with Abigail. Take off the shield. We want to set up Ileana for an elk effigy. In fact, she could do here and then maybe even here. If we can get Cedric maybe to refresh her. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. So this guy just barely survives. So Melanie can take off his shield, which is what you have to do. And then Ileana, like, get set up. Ah, okay. So he's got Stalwart. Got a lot of HP too, my goodness. Man, Finn can just simply take him out. Could use a one-handed kit. Misses. Finn. You can't be missing, pal. Need better from you. Alright, so a lot went into setting up the elk effigy, but we got it. And still, fails to kill this dude. Must have been some kind of miscalculation, but still, we got the level up. Skill and endurance increase. Endurance is great for Ileana. Boosts her damage. So, Finn, let's get refreshed. And let's say, how about we send you in there instead? Alright, good job. Put the stalwart down. And Finn with the top heavy level up. Would have preferred more agility. Alright, so we have a commando. And a spear user. We'll see what they choose to do. Honestly, I saw this battle kind of shaken out a bit differently than how it actually did. Alright, horn bow. We have an opportunity with the horn bow. The answer is yes. Double mark. Great job, Ajax. Except for pretty weak level up there. Just 1 strength. Sliker. And he is almost there. Should be like 1 more attack. He is going to get the kill, but let's get Wesley up there first. Shoot this guy. Sliker. Boom. Nice hit, nice dodge. Alright, did he get it? He leveled up. Did not get it. Interesting. Alright, Marcus. What does it look like for you, pal? How about this shiny new toy you got? Pretty crazy axe. And I think we need Edward to get on this archer. I don't like the archer there very much. In fact, Shiva. Can't quite kill him. So I think what we have to do is Ro and Marcus need to team up. Ro probably for the kill. Marcus with a big strike. Gotta do it. Takes a hit in return, but that's okay. We got Talon nearby. Marcus levels up in face. Level 23 Warlord gets a really good level up for his skill set. Ro now. Can put this guy down. So should. Yes. Gets good boost of experience there. And the archer falls. Good job, Edward. Way to get up in there and then level up. Over the corpse of the fallen. Gets a good level up for Edward. Alright, Talon. What are we going to do with Talon? Does he have a refresh? He does. Okay. So let's see. I mean, we have our assassin. I mean, frankly, we have to get this guy taken care of. But it would be good to do so and be able to retreat back, right? So I think what we have to do is probably refresh Sliker. Can he get the kill? 24 damage, not quite. Crucible Spear can certainly do the trick, though. So let's do it. Take him out. Let's face this way. We have you get the kill on the dangerous bowman. And then fade back into the bush. You bet. Alright, this guy comes up. Wants a piece of Sliker. He misses, thankfully. And Sliker just punishes. Alright, so this guy comes up. Gets in the bushes smartly. But hits Finn, which is not the most intelligent thing to do. Ileana does get attacked, but dodges it. And then triple attacks. Back for the kill. Just amazing. Pretty effective turn there, especially as it relates to counterattacking and avoiding damage. So Wesley, what do you think, pal? What do you think? He says yes. And how about that? Levels up in face, class changes in face. So for Wesley, I've been thinking about this. So I think the sniper is probably the best class for him, given where his skill is at. It's clearly his best stat. I think it's at like 80% growth, which is crazy. So we have the Deadeye, gain 1 damage with the bow for every 10 hit chance over 100 against the target. So that'll really be bolstered by his skill, right? And then also another headshot, which is amazing. Otherwise, there's a Ranger, which we don't have on our team. And I like precise shot. Always ignore enemy shields when attacking with the bow. The negating the status increases is nice too, but I think we have to go with a sniper. I think ideally, you get a little more diversity in your team by adding the Ranger, but Wesley, to me, is a great sniper, along with Abigail, so let's do it. Wesley the sniper, welcome to the team. In fact, had I known that Wesley's another bow user, right? I mean, we have 4 bow users on staff right now, which is pretty crazy. But had I known that, I probably would have maybe considered against some of the choices I made so far. Marcus needs a heal. Kind of a non-negotiable thing, so let's get him the heal. I think Marcus has to go hammer time on this guy. So let's see, what does it look like, Marcus? 22 times 2. This guy's not going anywhere. He counters back for 14. This guy can't come all the way up. This guy's not moving, so I think you take it. Marcus does get hit. Then this guy hangs in there just a little bit. I think it's probably best to maybe... Well, if we can kill him... Yeah, we're not going to be able to. He's got too much defense. Too much defense for him. That's alright. Can Abigail get it done? She would be our strongest archer by far. Still can't get it done. Well, let's do this instead then. Just to make sure he stays nice and healthy. Let's put Ro on the charge. Always saw her go in mid anyways. Let's get Edward in the bushes. Use a bit of a bandage to heal himself up. We'll just kind of monitor with Edward. We're going to send Sliker up the side. Two-handed spear. Got to get that classed up. Got the rogue. Keep him behind enemy lines so we can get the zone of control. Alright, looking good. Now, I think let's keep advancing east. Benjin. Maybe it starts with Finn. Can Finn take on a Lionheart and a two-handed axe, dude? I think we're certainly going to try. Benjin, you bet. We'll keep Ileana in the back. Get Melanie in the bushes. Get Abigail right here. Yeah, sure, take the shot. You might as well. Free experience. And then Cedric, who can just kind of hang out. Alright, so this guy comes in. Gets poked by Sliker. Double poked by Sliker, including one in the face, and nice. He finally gets the B Polar Mastery in face. Tremendous. It's going to open up his flexibility a lot. Ro does what she does the best. Finn with the dodge. And then just powerful strikes. Takes him out, cuts him down. You know, once a renowned warlord just cut down like a mercenary. And this guy, this prize Lionheart, just gets cut down as well. Amazing. Alright, so ideally, you have Ro just plugging this up. So let's see if we can't get the kill on this guy. 21 times 2. The answer is yes. Alright, Marcus gets a turn refresh. 2, 3, 4. This guy can come down. Gotta watch out for the two-handed axe, dude. But Ro, this is what you need to do. This is why we need our tank. Let's see, does Marcus have his skill 2 of 4? Okay, so not quite yet. Certainly want to use that if possible. Let's get Wesley up. Take the shot. Double shot for Wes. Sliker can go back to his normal spear now. Which the damage isn't even comparable, frankly. Ajax should stay in proximity of Wesley. This guy's got a lot of defense, my goodness. We'll start the combat engagement with Sliker. Well done. Ajax, get the shot. Markham. Get a couple of shots. SS bow for Ajax. Tremendous. What does it look like? Shiva. 13% chance to hit. I mean, she could go bow as well. That way she can get her little zone of control. Let's do it. It's menial damage, but it's experience, right? And a level up. 26 skill, 27 agility for the assassin. Cold-blooded assassin. Alright, looking good. Marcus. I mean, I'm tempted to just two-handed sword this, but it's not going to go well if we try it. So let's go ahead and advance this team. You got to watch out for these rangers, because they can move farther. So right here, we can lure in a unit. Alright, Finn level 25. Ileana level 25 as well. Finn, however, can get on point right here. So let's put him on the spot. Boom. Alright, Ileana. Send you bottom lane with Benjin. Get Melanie top lane to support Finn with Cedric and Abigail in the bush. Just chill out on the thrill beat. Talon could go mid and heal Marcus. It seems to be a little more pressing. Let's have Marcus do some good things in the middle this time around. But for now, we want these guys to crash down. So let's end our turn right there. Edward, just stay put. Alright, this guy wants a piece of Sliker. He gets a piece. It's not a very good one, but he gets a piece. Rodis takes all of the abuse in the world. That's fine. Does really well against swords. Like, swords do nothing to her. Counters bigly as well. This guy comes down and misses. Finn strikes him in the midsection. Takes out his first life of 2. Alright, so Melanie marking him. Let's see. So I think we do have HUD. Two-handed sword kill here. But we would have to do this. You know, let's do it. But first, I want to get him a heal. I mean, it does fortify him as well. So I like it. Maybe we can get a turn refresh due to overkill. He's got a hit, though. He's got a hit. 48% chance to hit. He misses both. Ah, Marcus. You're killing me, brother. Edward, though, gets S sword. I'm gonna need his dodge tank abilities for sure. So let's move him up just a little bit. Do we need Abigail to get involved? I don't necessarily think so. I guess maybe like just less overall damage coming toward Marcus is good. So let's actually take him out. Super long shot there by Abigail. Excellent kill. And then we have Benjamin with his new skill set. His leech life skill set. Kind of excited to bust that out of the garage as well. Melanie, take him out. Get some extra cash. This expedition is completely broke. Broke as a joke, and we need ya. Espo mastery in face. Levels up in face. An eventful turn there for Melanie. Capped off by 85 denarii. And a refresh. Super eventful turn. Alright, so these guys. They can come down. So let's move Finn up one, yet again. Lure him on in. This guy can go here. This guy can go here as well. So on the return strike, Benjamin will steal health. So let's throw him out there and see what he's got. Put Cedric right in the middle. Just chilling. Alright, Sliker. Can we finally break through this guy? This is why you want that pole hammer, right? That's why I'm working toward it with Sliker. It's going to be the first weapon I give him. The pole hammer. We have another armor busting option, right? But level 26 gets another defensive point. Wish that was endurance, my man. Wesley with a decent shot on a highly armored individual. Must be that crucible bow he's got. But the answer is yes. Great job, Wesley. Alright, so you. Let's get on the sword. Is this guy moving? No, he's not. Let's lure in this chump. Ajax with the horn bow. Looking good. All right. He's coming in. He misses. Punishment. Punish him. There we go. All right. So Marcus gets swept. Edward getting swept as well. And there is an archer back there. That's not good. That guy misses. Edward punishing in return. 3 times. 3 attacks. And he misses Edward. That's a huge miss. Huge miss. Absolutely insanely huge miss. Probably not a very... It was probably a pretty high % chance shot, is my guess. You know, if you know the bane of the stealthy, agile ones, it's always the archers with their insane chance to hit. Yeah, Edward, he's got more in the gas tank for us, I suppose, in this one. But on the brink of extinction... Finds a way to stay alive. Amazing. Edward, yeah, this guy has a 150% chance to hit. It was probably a very unlikely miss. Amazing. Alright, Ajax. What do you think? How about Wesley? I mean, this guy's getting pretty darn strong, if I don't say so myself. Must be that crucible bow. Doing good things. Let's see. So this guy is stationary, yes. So Ajax. How's it look? Get a couple of shots. Shiva, dodge tank. In the bushes. And we got Sliker. Who is not at full HP. Can kind of hang in the back. This team definitely needs some help. Abigail, can you just take out this archer for me? That would be huge. Can't quite take him out. Super high agility. But could certainly hurt him. So let's see. What are the options? We could refresh Abigail to simply take him out. Double swipe with Marcus, if we're lucky. I think we have to pull Edward back, and we have to use the bandage. The answer is yes on that. Let's see. So what does this look like? 5387. But Marcus dies if he misses. Well, and of course the enemy hits with a very large axe strike. Otherwise we have Roe, the dependable Roe. I think that is our solve. Yep, that's going to be our solve. So Roe, take him. Very nice. And Marcus. Well, Abigail misses the shot. Definitely not what you want to see. He might get a turn refresh, actually. Levels up in face, though, that's for sure. Lays down the bloody warlord. Gets an endurance point, which is big. It's funny, because all of my, like, big, burly, strong dudes like Marcus and Benjen, they have really poor endurance, but super high strength, right? And then it's all my, like, archers and healers that have all the endurance. It's kind of funny. 57% chance to hit. How about that punch? 87% chance to kill. The answer is yes. Nice job, Marcus. Way to lay him down. You deserve a heal for that, pal. So get healed. Alright, good deal. Effective. It works. So what do we got going on here? So Benjen took a hit but is still full HP because of lifesteal. I think we definitely have to get these archers out of here. So let's see. I mean, this definitely gets the archer out of here. But it leaves this ranger to kind of run free at us. Let's see. So a whole bunch of nothing with your attack. I mean, this assassin, he's going to poison as well. I mean, she's safe here. Can Cedric get up there and refresh him? He can. Okay. Well, we have to do this then. So, Finn. Get involved. Big strikes there, Finn. Gets a two-handed sword mastery. In face, of course. Melanie. Well, let's see what the refresh looks like. Definitely a little dangerous being right here, but, you know, you got Finn. He's all locked up in the zone of control. Alright, so he doesn't necessarily need a double kill. In fact, she can't even get the kill on this guy. That's how much defense he has. So Finn is called upon to execute. Amazing. Nice, just sweeping strike, Finn. You are a beast, my man. How about this guy, though? Let's lay him down. Not a good matchup for Benjen. 145 denarii. Sent to storage. Alright, Ileana in the bush. She doesn't have zone control, though. .27%, or sorry, 27 damage, 56% chance to hit. 29% chance to get the return shot. We got another sword user coming in. It would not be good if she got hit. She could use her triple attack to sort of more or less guarantee the kill. Although nothing is guaranteed. Would certainly get her closer. Let's do it. YOLO. Okay, miss. Hit and hit. Yes. Excellent. Good job, Ileana. I think I actually want to, let's see. Let's bump her back. I mean, she doesn't have a zone of control. There's no real sense in keeping her forward. This guy can get, no, it can't get in the bush. So let's get Benjen right here to serve as an anchor. And the guy can take a hit. I like him taking damage and then counterattacking and refilling the damage he took, right? We got Shiva doing, you know, stealthy things in the bushes. You'd love to see that. Alright, so he takes a hit. There you go. Pretty much has full HP again. Not to mention he is a berserker. He's like a cat. He's got 9 lives. Although he's actually only got 2. Not 9, but you know what I mean. Alright, so. Wait, what do we have going on here? Hey, it's this Salvatore dude. Finally found you. Which one of you is in charge here? Ha, that would be me, named Sliker. And you are? Well, Sliker. You're the one behind all that mess on my carpets, eh? You gotta be one crazy bastard to make a play like that, my friend. Crazy or brave? Maybe I'm a little bit of both. Keeps me nice and unpredictable. Ha, spoken like a boy indeed. I expected a leader, a warrior, battle-hardened, forged in fire. If you were half a foot smaller... Okay, I'm not gonna read that. But hilarious. This guy's got a sense of humor. I expected the same. I should have guessed from your decor that you were just another blowhard. My decor? How dare you? Just cut to the chase. You want to fight? Is that it? Let's fight then. All business, eh? Such a pity. Alright, boy, impress me. Impress? Yes, I want to see the leader who bested my men. Not a boy with an ego. You are him, yes? Yeah, a leader. Guess that's who I am. This is my crew. I don't care about impressing you, but keeping them safe. I'll fight as hard as I have to. You can decide how impressive that is for yourself. Is that right? Ha, very well. Everyone, forward. Make it fun for me, will ya? Alright, so there's definitely no shortage of hubris on the battlefield, and looks like the Salvatore dude does show up. He's level 24. He is a lion heart, okay? Looks like he's a sword user. What does he have for his skill? After defeating an enemy, gain 2 move and 2 speed until the end of your next turn. Interesting. Energized. Got it. Decent strength on this guy. Okay skill and agility. I mean, he's got pretty good, like, core stats for a frontline fighter, right? 14 defense as well. I mean, I would say he's comparable to, like, Sliker. Little... Not quite as overwhelming as Sliker, but maybe, like, a B+ or a B Sliker, if you will, if you want to give it a letter grade. He's got the Lionheart skill, so we have to be aware of that. Okay. So, I'm guessing these guys aggro, and this is, of course, based on the speech. These guys want to fight, right? So I think they're going to aggro to me. So I'll have to keep that in mind, because we do have kind of a limited team here, so we'll probably want to start moving maybe these guys around. And then have Sliker and co. clean up this. Maybe they borrow Marcus. Or maybe not. I guess there's a paladin in there. Armored unit. We'll have to figure it out. Let's start with busting up this. So this guy, Centurion. Super good armor, of course. So let's kick off the engagement with some Wesley Bowfire. Actually, Sliker. What does this look like? Let's just take a look. I mean, it's not great. This is more of a horn bow shot. But let's get Wesley involved first. So horn bow shooting here through these two. So let's shoot this guy down. Boom. Get wrecked. Wesley, level up in face. 21 sniper. Strength, skill, and agility. Make that book work for you, pal. Let's go. Horn bow. It's just too good of a shot not to take. You have to take it. Good job by Ajax. Gets him marked. Refresh his turn. The assassin gets in the bush. 0% chance to hit. I mean, you gotta take it. Maybe we can team up on him. Get the kill with Sliker. I'm gonna find out. Ajax. Pretty darn good hit there, pal. Level 24, though. Sliker's level 26, so let's let him do the honors. 41% chance to receive this damage. How about a dodge? You bet. Yeah, Ajax, why don't you get the kill? You definitely earned it. In fact, you are, what, S in bow? Am I right? Yeah, S in bow. So let's start working up your one-handed weapon. In fact, I mean, we do have plenty of archers on staff, do we not? So maybe I kind of morph Ajax into more of a axe user. Maybe I give him that mace as well. Certainly figure it out. For this, though, we got to keep working our way around. I think Abigail is a good battering ram. I mean, she's going to be able to just help us take out the sniper, right? Maybe on the rocks, take out the sniper, get a turn refresh, move back or something. That's what I'm thinking. Edward has no bandaged uses left. So let's get Marcus in the bushes. Yep. That's what we're doing with him for sure. So this guy has an axe. I say we go for the big punish. In the bushes with the axe. Let's give him a heal. Ro, face that up. Abigail, get up there and yes, use some thrill beat. You bet. Edward needs Talon, and needs him bad. In fact, Edward almost died, if you remembered. It looks like we can't quite squeeze by the zone of control. But Melanie, it's open for ya. Take it. Kills him with marked, so she should refresh. Not to mention grind some gold. Alright, refreshes in face, and here we go. Another opportunity to lay this guy down. Boom. And boom. You bet. Alright, so we have a stealthy assassin versus Benjin. Not a good combination for Benjin. But Ileana is also in the vicinity and can range him. Let's see what it looks like. 73% chance to hit. I mean, it's going to be a big hit as well. He's just level 20, though. Ileana, what does it look like? 57% chance. Could also use this. Which cannot be countered. Let's try it. Alright, nice. Let's bounce you back in the bushes. Benjin. Big hit here, pal. Let's go. Punch for 18 and the kill. The answer is yes. Just punches like right through the shield. You know what I mean? Benjin, though, good level up for him. So Finn and his own personal like healing troop. It's actually pretty humorous. I think he's got a few turns before these guys get involved. These guys can move far. And that makes me nervous. So we do some like legendary things with Finn here. Put him right here and just have him suck in all of these enemies. Let's put him right here. Take the two-handed axe guy first. Let's get a little heal. Finn, you'll be ready. Alright, sniper comes down. Shoots Ro. Interesting choice. Does get multiple attacks. Marcus with the huge dodge. And then the big punish. 41 damage. Marcus. Finn. Just dishing the punishment. Cuts down the berserker. Who, of course, is on his now second of 2 lives. Finn levels up in face. Gets a defensive increase, which is great. Just one of those stats I feel secure about having a high mark in, right? So fear is applied. Stealthy ways for Shiva. Let's see, so this guy. Okay, so he's not indestructible. I was thinking it'd take a while to break through that armor, but he's not fortified. And he doesn't have the super heavy armor special skill, which is good. So Finn, What do you say? What does it look like to you? It looks great. Let's see. So he's almost S-class with the two-handed axe. And of course, the crucible axe, although I will lose first strike, it does do way more damage than this long axe. Although this long axe is actually pretty good with the first strike. I mean, it's pretty darn good. But let's do it. Boom. Just cut him down. And I could go ahead and refresh them, bump them up one, lure in these hunters. Let's do it. The refresh refreshes after all. Alright, Finn. Don't let me down. I know you're not gonna, but don't let me down. Alright, so for these guys, let's double back. And hold out kind of in this little middle zone right here. I mean, we have Finn, we have Ileana, we have Benjin. I think they can do it, maybe. Salvatore didn't really strike me as too imposing or scary. Although he is a boss, of course. Abigail. What do you think? Is there any rock tiles? There is not. Well, that's unfortunate. See, we got spear, sword, and axe. And then we got Ro with this super expensive shield that I bought for her. So I think if there's a good combination to simply stave off this, it's Ro. In fact, we could look at something like one of her skills. Yeah, fortify adjacent allies. I mean, Marcus has to cut this guy down. 100% chance to kill. Got Hammer Dude coming in as well. I mean, this should give him a turn refresh. Just a monster hit. 41. And level up over the corpse of the fallen. Skill, agility, endurance, defense. Marcus, calm it down, buddy. Actually, don't. You do you, man. You go crazy. So not going to do too much to this guy. He's got 66 total HP, but 46 vitality. That's a pretty crazy stat. 33 times 2. Can these guys come down, though? They can. All right. Abigail, make it happen. We'll post it up with Ro, probably in this bush. Abigail levels up in face and strength, skill, agility. All great things for our esteemed archer. Or sniper. I should probably pay her proper respects. What's it look like, Marcus? He can simply just cleave him down. Amazing. He's got his little skill, so he stacked up 4 kills. That's a full heal. And it looks like you can get 2 charges of it. So yes, I mean, you're tailor-made for this situation, Marcus. Got a really strong skill set. And let's seal this off. Could refresh him. I think I will. Why not give him a 3rd turn? The answer is absolutely yes. Missing with that hammer all day there, pal. Alright, Edward ducks in the bush. Wesley. Maybe feed Wesley the kill. Ajax. What's it look like, Ajax? $42. Let's try it. Miss. Huge miss. and level up in face. Great level up for Ajax. Beautiful, Wesley. Wesley lays him down. Let's get the chest. What do we have? Precise refinement. Sent to storage. All right. We'll have to learn a little bit more about that. Could be a decent refinement for an archer, maybe. Or this guy comes down, pokes at Roe. Doesn't even smear the makeup. Yeah, these guys got nothing. And that's where the first strike of that spear is really useful. 22 defense for Roe. Wow, Finn. Absolutely unbelievable. Just cutting these guys down in one strike. One fell swoop of that long axe. Absolutely amazing, I tell ya. Alright, nice. So she can slip behind. Let's see. Can we hidden blade? Well, she does get a turn refresh. So let's do it. And of course maintains her stealthy ways. Just huge hits. So lethal when attacking from behind. Shiva. Good level up. Level 24. Agility, endurance. Let's shift you this way. Edward, what's it look like? It's not lethal to you. You definitely need a level up. Looks like he's breaking clavicles. Not clavicles, femurs. Clavicle is, of course, the shoulder. Alright. Well, good effective turn there by our boy Edward. Marcus, looking to get involved. Looks like he's going to get here right in time for the boss. Oh, I didn't mean to use that skill. Gotta be careful about that. Press spacebar instead of clicking. Alright, Finn in the bush. I mean, I think so. We can kick off the engagement with that. A little bit of that noise. Let's get Ileana and Benjen around. Finn in the bush. Let's kick it off with a little first strike action. Melanie, stand by for the kill. Talon, you can certainly heal up Edward now. Why not? And Roe, let's keep you moving east. Let's keep this team moving east. Sliker and company, let's go. Alright, Blade Master comes up, misses, and then just gets absolutely decked. 37. A big slice right under the armpit area. It's gotta hurt. Alright, so we got Salvatore coming up. I wonder if I can, like, talk to him. I think one thing's for sure, we need Finn. We need Melanie to clean this up. Misses a shot. Not useful or helpful, Melanie. Okay, Marcus. (21) agility, 27. What's his hit like? 130. Steel sword, though. Hitting for 34, though. So he's got some prowess. I don't necessarily love Melanie. Kind of stranded out there. Let's see what Abigail can do. It's probably more fitting for the kill anyways, I suppose. Nice shot, Abigail. Okay, so Finn has 2 vectors of attack. Right down here, well, I mean, this is pretty much the attack he has to make. So let's see what it looks like. It kills them both. 3 attacks, 17% chance to hit. I mean, you gotta. You just gotta. Finn, just an absolute hero. So let's see. Zone of control. Let's think about this for a moment. If we can get a unit right here, we can seal off the zone of control. So let's get Marcus right here. Probably keep on the punishing battle axe. And let's get Benjin right here. Let's go with Aegis on Marcus. Not worried about Finn. A little bit concerned about Marcus. And of course, if Marcus dies, this thing's over. And Ileana just kind of hang in the back and chill. Talon, moving on down. Assassin, how about start sending you top row. Along with row, that is. Edward. Actually, Edward, well, he's level 22. Could use a little more action. Sliker's level 26. Just a massive over-leveling effort for Sliker, a guy we depend upon, of course. So why don't we just park him right here near the exit? I think that's fine. All right, Salvatore comes in, hits Benjin, will only ever hit him once, and then gets a huge counter back despite being in the bush. Wonder what the hit chance was like on that. Finn's going to punish this commando and just lay him down. Ah, Finn. How many kills has Finn had? Let me know if you're keeping track in the comment section below, of course. And Salvatore, like, do we talk to him at all? Doesn't look like it, does it? So I think we simply just annihilate him. I mean, Finn's level 27, which is pretty insane. Benjin could really use. It was a 68% chance to hit, is that right? He gets hit for 20 on the return. It's worth a shot. Nice job, Benjin. Way to take him out. And level up in face. +1 defense for the big guy. Not a great level up. Alright, so we got a ranger in the bush. Where's this guy going? Gotta be careful with the rangers. Although Finn can take him out in one fell swoop. Literally. Marcus and Melanie. Send them up. These guys coming out. Looks like they're stationary. Gonna wall in their archer. Or they're 2 archers, I should say. So that means we need to respond with Abigail, of course. And Wesley if he was in the vicinity. Let's actually heal you, Edward. You did some pretty good things this battle, Edward. Alright, Cedric. Get a much needed heal on Finn. The hero, the champion. A pretty underwhelming level up. Alright, so what do we have? We have 1 unit down in the south. Southeast. Sliker, you're pretty much ready to go. Wesley, you're probably not gonna rejoin the team in time. Well, that's alright. So Ileana, level 25. I mean, just continuing to feed Finn kills. It's fun. But I feel like we gotta spread the love just a little bit. Spread the generosity. So let's see. Ileana, show us what you got. And Abigail, where you at? Big shots by Abigail. I mean, it's definitely interesting to sort of wall yourself in. A couple of archers behind you, I guess. Kind of makes sense, but when the enemy also brings archers, right? It's like, well, you kind of have to mobilize just a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe the AI just doesn't see it that way. So let's get Marcus up. We can do some things next turn with him. Along with Melanie. Let's keep moving. Sliker, you just stay put there, pal. Let's end our turn right there. Ranger's gonna stay put. Benjin. Finn. Alright, Abigail. Definitely need you to take out these snipers. So way to go. Way to get it done. Good shot. Screaming Eagle. Commando. Melanie. A couple of shots on you. Marcus, what does it look like? Looks good. We do have a healer in range. So let's make it happen. Good broad strikes. How about Shiva getting on in there? Absolutely. You bet. Good job. And who's on cleanup duty? Who wants to mop this up? Row, level 24. Let's do it. Way to stab him down. Alright, Talon, you heal Cedric. Cedric, you refresh Row. And Row, get the chest. And what do we have? Arimon's Curse Refinement. Okay, we'll have to figure out what that is as well. Alright, so we got one more guy going. Nothing else to really do, so let's end our turn there and let's see who he chooses to do combat against. It's Ileana, the lucky recipient of the attack. And of course, this guy is the lucky recipient of the counter and level up in Face over the Fallen. 26 skill for Ileana now, 38 vitality. Very nice. So we have effectively mopped the floor with the enemies as evidenced by all of the blood. So much blood. Big skirmish happened right here. And of course right here. Hallway of Death right here. Absolutely lovely. Sliker, let's get on out of here then. Actually, first and foremost, can our healers do anything to just grind a little bit more EXP? I mean, they can. They can use like Aegis. Might as well. It's a little bit of experience. In fact, Wesley, why don't you help Talon, our boy here, get a little more experience? Perfect. Alright, Sliker, let's get out of here. Perfect. Alright, excellent. That was a fun battle. Alright, so Sliker says, what I'd say, just another blowhard. You ready to surrender yet? Ha ha ha, ah ha ha ha, maniacal laughter by Salvatore. What are you laughing at? You, my friend, you insult me, but the sweat on your brow betrays you. This was a good fight, was it not? I don't really think about it like that. It's a good fight if we win. It's a bad fight if my people die. That's all. And you've won, so we are in agreement, yes? Ah, I haven't had a fight like that in years. You're everything I'd hope you be, my friend. What are you playing at? Legionnaire, stand down. This fight is ended. So all of this, just to say that yes, you are ready to surrender. All of this, Sliker, to thank you. I've been looking for you. For this, a spark, a thrill, a something. Something worth filling the lungs with air, yes? And here I thought you were looking for revenge. We killed a lot of your men. Only because we failed to kill more of yours. I mourn for them. But it's not you who killed them. It's the life. This life. Our life. You understand? Yes. Yeah, I do. Looks like the battle is won. Do you usually stick around for a chat after a victory? I don't. This one's just more talkative than most. Salvatore, yeah? A name you won't soon forget. Take your troops and get out of here. Don't follow us. I don't want to see your face again. You understand me? Ha, are you sure about that? Because I was thinking quite the opposite. This isn't a negotiation. No, it is not. Simply an offering from the dead king to the rangers. In exchange for such an invigorating display, I offer you my blade. You want to join us after all of this? Are you out of your mind? Judging from what little I've seen of him, he might be. Sliker, don't entertain this nonsense. And why is it nonsense? We are mercenaries for hire. Hire me. I'm giving you a steep discount. Why? What's your angle here? In truth, my friend, the dead king tires of his throne. The opulence, the decadence, being waited on hand and foot has become tiresome. There's no flame in my life, no passion, no danger. But you, my friend, you are dangerous indeed. So you would tag along with us then, just for the hell of it? A man of your stance and cunning expects us to believe you have such simple-minded aims? Do not ask for your belief, I ask for Sliker's. And even so, belief does not guide a blade. My sword arm does that work for me. And that is what I would give you. Tempting, yes? You are formidable, it's true. And you were true to your word. You should be pledging your men to our cause as well. I could never get away with mobilizing the entire company for so long without pay. But if I make the call, they will answer. Call it an ace up your sleeve, eh? I have my doubts, but I cannot deny that the Legion is a worthwhile ace indeed. My thoughts exactly. I'm keeping you on a tight leash, Salvatore, but if you want in, you're in. Ha, yes. This would be such a grand time, don't you agree? Yeah, glad you're so happy about it. Whatever this was. Starting to wonder if this victory of ours was more of a draw than we thought. No, it's a victory. We're still alive, aren't we? Now let's get going. We've got a job to do, don't we? Aye, that we do. Alright, so Salvatore actually ends up joining. Did not see that coming at all. And here we go, Marcus closing it out. Alright, everybody and everything accounted for, boss man. Another notch in your belt. Looks like a clean break. I'm a little shocked we made it out so unscathed. That's our Sliker. No wonder they put him in charge. He can't lose. Elias is. Silence. If only that were true. Our luck is holding so far, but... What? You gonna put yourself down after all this? Come on, Sliker, you've been killing it. That's why I'm worried. Sliker. Wesley, he's hiding something. But we don't have any other leads. Right now, whatever lip service he might be paying to me, he's the one in charge. So if anything happens to any of you because of him, it'll be on my head for handing him the reins. So Sliker is a troubled leader indeed. What's he on about? Dang it, let me handle it. Can you take care of everything here? Yeah, sure. Good luck. Sliker, Captain, sir, says Ileana. Yeah. May I speak freely? What's with the act? When have I ever stopped you from speaking your mind? Well, you're so attached to your position, I figured maybe you wanted the respect. It's nice, sure, but I'd rather people respect Sliker, not the captain. Is that what has you so upset? No. Then if I'm speaking my mind right now, why are you being such a butt? Huh? Do you think we're not responsible for what happens to us? That you own us and all that happens to us? Because if you don't, then you're speaking nonsense lately. And if you do, then you're not actually fit to lead us at all. Silence by Sliker. Which is it, Captain? I'm gonna keep everyone safe. I've already lost people I couldn't afford to lose. The only reason I'm still standing is because somebody else gave her life for mine. So trust me, Ileana. I know what's on the line, and I owe it all to you. And we owe you nothing? Not our captain, but you? Whatever. You'll figure it out, or you won't. We'll be here if you do. And if I don't, I have to get back. I left Marcus with my share of the work. I don't want to be unfair to a friend. Sliker's got some things to think about indeed, Ileana. Think he's being a little too hard on himself. Personally, in Iroquois. My lord, they've laid down their arms. The day is won. And there it is, the first victory of the war, and it tastes so sweet, This victory was assured. I would save your pride for a real battle. So taciturn. Alas, you are right. This wasn't quite the glorious clash I had envisioned. I'm not so sure there are any glorious battles, boy, but yes, the real war is yet to come. What about these ones? The prisoners? Allow me, they will make... No, you will observe. Excuse me, you forget yourself again. We are on a battlefield and you sit on no throne. You will follow me until you've earned the right to lead me. Understood? Preposterous, I won't allow it. Then stop me. Which of you is in charge here? None of us, but somebody must answer. Let it be me. Just a militiaman. Just a poor militiaman. Why? My brother was in charge of the militia here. He's dead. I'm not. You will have to do. You fought well, boy. What's your name? F you. Your parents have terrible taste. You gotta fire for a beaten man. Tell me, do you still wish to fight? Why would I? I've lost. And if I gave you this blade, would you kill me with it? What? Go on, take it. I don't understand. What are you doing? This is... Quiet. Well, boy? What's the matter? You're no longer beaten. You're armed and on your feet. So I ask again, do you still wish to fight? You're wrong. I've lost. I would lose again. I saw how you fight. I cannot best you. Good answer. Go on then. Leave, all of you. You can't be serious. Would you rather try your luck against me? No, I just... Come on, everyone. I thought for sure he was going to kill him. Some cheesy tactic. Care to explain yourself? Those were battle-ready men. Could have taken them prisoner or executed them, or... They were mere villagers. As prisoners, they would only eat our food, and they were beaten. Whatever fight that man had left in him, it's gone. Now, he won't be back. And is it worth taking that risk? I'm not a bleeding heart, boy, but I'll not kill an unarmed man. Men like us, August, we play dangerous games. Dirty games, games that'll stain your hands for good. Games that'll take everything you have. But our honor, we can keep that. So don't give it up. Not for this. Do you understand me? What good is honor? What if that man comes back to try and kill you? Then I'll kill him. Same as I would if he tried to strike me now. And this is what it means to be a leader. But a single part of it. You will learn the rest if you stand by me. Now, come. War awaits. August gets a little leadership lesson, I guess, from Crawford. And that completes Chapter 14, Revenge. So on to Chapter 15 here, let's see what is in store for us. So we have Zoltan. You would not dare tell me a lie, Malik, and yet I struggle to believe the words you speak, that Shiva would betray us, betray me like this. I struggled to believe it myself. Even as I saw her with my own eyes, it was her. I'm sorry. And what of the rest of the battle? Malik, there's hardly anything left, just ash and smoke. We managed to save a few paltry scraps, but those supplies were vital to our war effort. Without them, this would be a bloody, bloody affair. I know. What of the prisoner? Did he perish in the flames, or... They took him. Who are they? From what intel we gathered, a mercenary group she hired. But the rumors say that there are rangers in the States, and as soon as they had their hands on him, they retreated, so... Crawford assured me that he had rangers in a noose. How did they manage to slip past our defenses so thoroughly? Why were we not informed? It's possible he was unaware, or perhaps we were wrong to put our faith in him. This complicates things. I'll need time to think, plan, account for new variables. Will this weaken Fern's war front enough to halt our attack on the capital? This? No. It's what Wesley's going to do next that concerns me. If that comes to pass, Fern will lose this war before we even make our move. Then what do? Iroquois is in need of a savior. To be that savior has ever been my goal, but perhaps there is another path. Another path? What are you thinking? When we arrive in Iroquois, let us arrive as heroes. Interesting plan. Nearing Fern's border. Are you sure we're getting close? This just feels like the middle of nowhere to me. Of course. Where else to hide such a well-kept secret? Starting to feel like this has all been a waste of time. Are you sure we can afford to be wasting time chasing rumors? Watch your tongue, girl. Even with things as they are, the general still outranks you. Ah, Elias, what good does rank do in times like these? The important thing is trust, no? It's kind of what I was thinking as well. Like, what good is rank anyways? I would hope my time as general has earned me some small amount of trust by now. Cut the bickering. That, includes you, sir. Ha, how authoritative. Very well. I'll nurse my wounded pride in silence. Loudmouth. Oh, come off it, Ileana. Gotta be getting pretty deep in the woods by now. This is the right way. You know that for certain? Did I just say about trust? It's hard to recall. I only remember what you said about silence. Well, we should be nearly there, so perhaps once I'm proven right, that'll jog your memory. Alright, so that concludes a very long and eventful Chapter 14, The Revenge. Now on to Chapter 15, let's check the Conversations tab real quick. With friends like this, so this Corvin doctor dude is talking to Ro. I don't think I'd keep company with that guy, but then again, I did invite him to join our team. Hate is a strong word with Shiva and Ileana. Okay. So let's check the shop here real quick. So the Crucible gear is, of course, still here. I'm not seeing any new refinements. However, we did get a few ourselves. So, Ahriman's Curse. No longer exert a zone of control, gain 6 attack. Melee weapons only. Wow. I mean, you pair that up with the rat effigy. Plus 6 attack. And you don't have a zone of control anyways. Amazing. Precise Refinement. If you have 100% hit chance, gain a second attack, if not already doubling. Okay. I like that. Might actually be good on Wesley or just our high precision characters. Definitely makes sense, the name of the refinement. So quite nice. So looking forward, I mean, definitely another team review to kind of go through. I mean, we've got a lot of characters that reached S class in their respective weapon. So that will give them access to Crucible gear, which requires S tier to actually use. We're going to be switching up Sliker just a little bit as well. Switching up his two-handed spear option. And all kinds of fun stuff like refinements and just the continued growth of our team, right? The continued evolution of our team. So thanks so much, my friends, for stopping by the channel and spending some time here today. I really, really do appreciate it. Smash that like button if you're liking the Those Who Rule playthrough series. Would greatly appreciate that. Become a subscriber if you're new here as well, right? Subscribe so you never miss the next upload in the series. We are releasing these episodes regularly every 3 to 4 days of this fine game, and we're going through to completion. The story is starting to get deep, starting to get involved. There is a war breaking out. We're starting to see, characters. We got the newest Salvatore, so is he in the future plans or not? We're certainly going to find out. I mean, another Lionheart isn't a bad thing. In fact, he's got S Spear AAS. Wow, this guy's very, very skilled. Comes with the Crucible Kite Shield as well. I mean, it kind of feels like we should work him in, but the question always is for who, right? So we'll definitely figure it out, and we'll go over it in the next team review. So thanks so much, my friends. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts about the team and any opportunities you see as we kind of go through here. And yeah, I just appreciate you spending some time. So this video has gone on plenty long, so I'm going to get on out of here. But thanks once again. I do appreciate it. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.